Sunshine FM, Tracy and the Big D here on a Wednesday night right through until 10 o'clock. I hope you can stick around. Well, we've got a new guest tonight, and the band is called Peasant Moon, and Josie from Peasant Moon is gladly joining us tonight, and we're so pleased to have her here. Josie, thanks for joining us, and this is the first time that Peasant Moon has joined Tracy and the Big D.
That's right. Thanks so much for having me tonight, Darren.
Now, I'm not an expert on or accents, but I'm guessing that's not an Australian accent.
You're right. It's a Californian accent, and it usually gives me away in the first 10 words.
And how long have you been in Australia?
It's coming up to 20 years, the end of this year, which is very soon, so you just don't lose it.
Not too quickly, anyway.
No, that's right. I might have another 20 to try to see if I can get my Aussie twang.
Now, Peasant Moon has been around for a few years now. What, about 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, that's right. We're just about three years.
Was there a previous life in music for yourself?
There was, actually, for Harvey and myself. So we were in a band called the Harvey Swagger Band, which was more of a bluesy country rock outfit for about 8 years. We started working together on harmonies for that group, and that led to us thinking that we could maybe write some songs just for two, and life got a bit complicated with the band because, as you can imagine, trying to get 5 people together for practices who all have children and jobs was very hard. So Peasant Moon was born out of that.
Now, the new single that we're going to be playing tonight is Leaving Tonight. How long have you guys been writing together as a group, you and Harvey?
Yeah, we've been writing, usually with the Peasant Moon, with Peasant Moon we've been writing together. So Harvey's the main songwriter, and he brings ideas to me, and we workshop them and jam along, and we come up with the final product eventually, which is what you'll hear when you listen to Leaving Tonight soon.
Now, a little bit of history for you, for our listeners tonight. What sort of music would you listen to growing up? What influenced you, Josie?
Oh, that's a great question. So I used to love raiding my parents' vinyl collection, and it was just so amazing to be able to look at the big pictures and some of the albums. Like, one of the albums I really remember is the White Album, the Beatles' White Album that they had, and there was the A4 pictures, headshots of each one of the Beatles, and I thought they were amazing. So definitely listened to a lot of Beatles, listened to quite a lot of Simon and Garfunkel, and my parents also had a bit of Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton in their collection, so that was my really early years of listening. And then I'm originally from California. I spent my high school years in New Mexico, and there was quite a lot of country music in New Mexico that took my fancy.
Now, you've got a big launch of a new single coming up soon too.
That's right. So we were over in Austin earlier this year and did some recording there, and so we've got a new song, Leaving Tonight. That is our current single, and we've been playing a few shows to launch that, mainly in Sydney. We haven't really been able to get out of Sydney to launch the single, but we are heading to Tamworth in January, so we'll be able to play that and a few other of our songs when we're there.
Well, there it is, folks. You want to find out more about Peasant Moon, you can do all the normal things, the website, social media, and if you're in Tamworth, make sure you check out their shows and go and say g'day to them. Say that you heard them here and you want to find out a little bit more, and take some of Peasant Moon home with you when you do. We're going out with a brand new single. It's called Leaving Tonight, and tonight's been wonderful catching up with you, Josie, and good luck, and we will see you in Tamworth.
Sounds great. Thanks, Darren.
So I'm leaving.